Doma Sports Talk worldwide with some news from the world of boxing. So y'all know what time it is. You ain't in a rush to get concussed. Now we're seriously talking about concussion right here. It's a good one for concussion, right? I told you guys that the winner of Joyce versus Joseph Parker is going to be hot. They're going to be hot. If there's no controversy, they're going to be hot. And people are going to really respect that winner. And come to find out, I'm right and really right because both of them respect. I don't think Joseph Parker lost too much respect from that fight. Everybody realized he did a good job. It's just you were trying to knock out the Juggernaut. And now we all understand what the Juggernaut is all about, right? Now we understand what the Juggernaut is all about. You're hard pressed to knock this guy out. I think everybody's been talking about it. I was saying his punch resistance before the fight. His punch resistance is really, it's through the roof. I was saying that in my last video. Now everybody knows it. So the speculations become, who can stop the Joyce? Who's possible, right? And for another question is, who can knock the guy out? Well, an Anthony Joshua friend, we'll call it like that, a fellow Brit, and Tony Bellew. I think Bellew was light heavyweight champion. I think he was also cruiserweight champion. Good fighter, had a good career, and the end of his career was really good because he beat David Haye twice and only lost to Alexander Usyk, right? So he's a real good fighter, really. Tony Bellew. I like him too because he's nuts. I like him. But anyway, Tony Bellew, who always is pro Anthony Joshua, pretty much everything. Sometimes to the point where we're like, man, what's wrong with you? Is this a man crush or something? But anyway, so this is what's happening. So he says the only person who can knock out your boy Joyce is Deontay Wilder, right? And then he said maybe Joshua, and I'm pretty sure he had to say that one. But he says it's only Deontay Wilder is who he's saying. And I was saying that too because even though I think Deontay Wilder will have a problem doing it, but I'm thinking Deontay Wilder, we have to see, we have to take into consideration those one-punch knockouts, right, of a guy like Dominique Brazil to knock, to shut down everything, and he hits the ground like that. A Liakovic. We hadn't seen Liakovic, and people are like, well, he's a bum. Did anybody else do Sergei Liakovic like that, where he's had convulsions? Then you're looking at Bermane Stiverne, the way he's laying in the ropes after he's done. It's a lot of fighters where you think, well, Deontay can do that, possibly. It's possible. Not saying it's probable, but it's possible for sure, and that's the guy. So that also is cool as props from Bellew to Deontay Wilder, because Bellew, he goes in on Deontay Wilder, how bad he is. He's the worst heavyweight ever. But when Deontay Wilder hugged him about 3 years ago, he said, well, I tell you one thing, he weighs what I weigh, but I ain't fighting him. His arms wrapped around me damn near twice. So he goes back and forth. I think basically he's like, I'm not giving Deontay Wilder too much props because I'm Team Joshua, which is cool, man, really. But some of the things, it doesn't matter what he says because we ain't having it. We just ain't, we know what time it is. We watch our damn self. But be that as it may, he says Deontay Wilder is the one who could possibly stop him. Doesn't that show you why we didn't get the Wilder versus Anthony Joshua fight for Undisputed? When these people here are telling you what they really think. Think about this. He thinks Deontay Wilder could knock out Joyce. So what do you think Deontay Wilder could do to Anthony Joshua? You know what I mean? Now, Anthony Joshua's more skilled. I got that. But if he touches Joshua as opposed to Joyce, what happens? And that is the problem because we also know that Deontay Wilder has speed. So my point here is, yeah, Tony Bellew been knowing all the damn long that Deontay Wilder is a problem for Anthony Joshua. This is the proof of it. I'm going to get up out of here, y'all. Doma Sports Talk worldwide. And we rolling. Peace.